and then they just
Finish
end
that.
on fire. So, yep. Cowboys at Falcons. Okay, congrats, Cowboys. You got your win out of the way. Good job. Go away. I think because a couple weeks ago they got embarrassed, so they came back strong. But I think they're coming back down to earth. I'm taking the Falcons.
This is a tough one for me. I think the Cowboys have started to play a little better, although this is away. I think the Falcons, this is a good bounce back spot for them. I'm going to go Falcons purely on it being at home, and they can outscore the Cowboys, I think.
Yeah, you said exactly what I was thinking with that. And I don't think they're too happy with their performance in Cleveland, so I think they'll be a little more focused and probably be able to put up at least more points than Dallas does.
Bengals at Ravens. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. Man.
Playing?
What's that?
Sure.
We're not
playing?
sure.
They said he may not play.
He might not play. Yeah, it might be
week, I think.
The beginning of the Lamar Jackson era. Who knows?
I'm gonna love watching that train wreck.
By the way, I'll be on record as saying Lamar Jackson's going to be a bust. But anyway, I don't know.
Well, they have RG. It may not be him. It might be RG3.
Oh, it might be RG3. Yeah, maybe. Oh boy. Oh well, I was going to take Baltimore, but. Ugh.
Did you say this one is in Cincy or is this?
It's in Baltimore.
In Baltimore.
Yeah.
It's a tough one. I don't know. I think Baltimore's defense is good enough to do that without AJ Green being there.
Yeah, there is no AJ Green.
Oh, that's right.
I might go with Baltimore, but yeah, I could, like I said, I could change my mind by Sunday because I could flip a coin.
Battle the train wrecks.
And it's kind of a sort of a win-win for the Steelers because someone's going to lose, so. Unless there's a tie.
Yeah, unless there's a tie. Yeah,
another tie. 0-0.
I have a friend who is a huge Baltimore Ravens fan, and I really don't want them to win, but I'm taking the Ravens anyway. Okay, Jen.
Man,
it's such a toss-up.
You know what? I think I'm going to go with the Ravens, even if Lamar Jackson does start, just because maybe this Bengals, they don't have any film on him. Maybe they have a bunch of stuff put in. And they get the running game going, and it's at home. I'm going to go with the Ravens regardless.
Yeah, that's what I have. Like I said, but you're right about that too. No film on someone or no game tape to really prepare, so that can be tough for some of those first few games when you play.
Could be a surprise.
You're not sure what So yeah, maybe he'll do all right, but
yeah. Panthers at Lions. I think the Panthers are going to they're going to take out all their frustrations or how bad the Steelers beat them, and they're going to kill the Lions.
See, I don't know. I think this is going to be a close game, but in a high-scoring game in the 30s. I kind of like this Lions team still because they're getting healthy again. Theo Riddick's back. I think this is going to be like a 38-35, 38-34 game, something like that. I'm going to go with the Lions.
I've heard this. You believe in the Lions thing before. I don't believe it anymore.
Not anymore. Too late. Yeah, I mean, because of last week, I think that Carolina will probably bounce back. But like you were saying, I think it could end up being pretty high scoring if the Lions kind of play to their potential. Finally, but I'm going Panthers.
Titans at Colts. Ooh, this could be a good one too.
Could actually be a good one.
Ooh, I'm going Colts because I believe in Andrew Luck and it is at home. But to me, this is another toss-up.
I may, like I said on this podcast before, it's very hard for me anymore to roll with Marcus Mariota. It's very. I mean, he did look good against the Patriots.
That is the Patriots too. Their defense is.
No, who did you say you went? Who did you say you went with, Joe?
I went with the Colts.
I mean, I think in the weirdest season ever, Eric Ebron's career year. I'm going to go with the Colts.
Yeah, I think right now I'm going to go with the Colts too. I think Tennessee's maybe primed for a little bit of a letdown after that game. So, although it could be a close one.
Tampa Bay at New York Giants. Ugh,
Another
man,
ugly.
This is ugly.
Sounds like a Thursday night football game to me.
It does. It sounds like it should be on Thursday. I guess you have to pick someone. I'll go with Tampa Bay, I guess.
I'll tell you what, we're getting more of. I don't know if we're getting more of these. I guess I got to pick someone games every week or less.
Yeah,
I'm
seriously.
I'm honestly not sure.
Feels like it.
This is at New York.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the New York Football Giants to actually win 2 in a row, as crazy as that sounds.
Whoa.
I think I'm going Tampa, but it's another one that it's like, they did have a nice win. I didn't think they'd win last week, but Giants. But yeah, I'm gonna go Tampa and see if there's any Fitz magic left in them.
Yeah. Steelers at Jaguars. The Jaguars are a hot mess. Oh my goodness. But still, I'm scared to death because they've lost 5 in a row. NFL teams eventually, even the worst ones, eventually they win a game after losing a bunch in a row. But I just can't. I mean, I'm taking the Steelers. I just can't see. But you never know. They always play weird. It's always weird in Jacksonville. They always play weird against Jacksonville. It's just, I don't know. I'm not all that confident.
Yeah, I mean, I listen to the Fan Morning Show going into work every day, and I'm not ready to agree and jump on the same bandwagon as a bunch of people on the radio and in the media and say that the Steelers are going to beat the brakes off the Jaguars. I think this is going to be a very close game, and I think this is going to be a low-scoring game. Leonard Fournette's back. I think they're going to try to really run the football, and I think that defense, for some reason, from Jacksonville is going to take this a little more personal than they have, any other week in recent past here. I'm going the Steelers. I think it's going to be like 21-17, 20-14, something like that.
Yeah, I'm going Steelers as well. I still think the Steelers get around 30 points. I don't know how many points they give up. Maybe they get 27 or something. But I think one good thing, this not having as much of a potential to be a trap game just because of the stuff Ramsey was running his mouth with. And history from last year, I think that might keep them a little more focused and angry. And now this is the week that Bell finally completely turned his back on the team. So they're ready to go out there and not, flop. So I'm hoping that's the case, definitely. But
I think in some cases this would have been a trap game. It's like, oh, they're playing a lousy team. But this is not just on the road. But this is not just some lousy team. It's a team that whooped them twice last year and destroyed their playoff chances and their idiot cornerback running his mouth. And I think they asked Ben about that. And they said, like, is that bulletin board material? He's like, it doesn't need to be. Whenever
I know, he just said it doesn't need to be.
Whenever they ask an athlete and say, hey, that guy was saying terrible things about you.
Reminded him.
What do you think? Is that motivation? Oh no, not at all. Meanwhile, it's all they could think about. So yeah, I think Ben will be highly motivated, and I think the Steelers will win.
Yeah, Ramsey did kind of speak up this week, but he said he wants out of Jacksonville.
Yeah.
But he's like, I can't wait till I'm out of here or something. I'm like, geez.
Right. He's trashing.
That's not a vote of confidence in the team either.
I got the airline tickets already.
He's booked it.
I got my suitcase packed.
He wants to go meet Le'Veon on his jet ski.
Right. He's on a jet ski. Texans at Redskins, both teams 6-3. I just don't believe in the Redskins. I just don't see it. I'm taking the Texans.
Yeah, they got 2-3 injuries on the Redskins side of the ball, and I think AP is starting to wear down a little and show his age. I'm definitely going with the Texans.
Yeah, I'll go with Houston too. They're on a bit of a roll now too, so I'm gonna say they keep rolling.
Broncos at Chargers. I'm already tired of the Chargers. People make them out to be like
The
the most the most unbeatable team ever. Like, give me a break. They figure out a way to screw it up every year. I'm going with the Chargers, but I
can see an upset this week, but that's in Denver, right? Did you say?
no, it's
in San Diego. I don't know how big of a
no, it's in Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
I hope it's in
wherever they're playing these days. I know that Phillip Rivers' 27 children will be in attendance, and he will get the win for all 27 of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna go San Diego, but I can see Denver making this close and close division game by a rival, so it could be a tight one. But
there's more people on this podcast than there will be in Los Angeles while cheering for the Chargers.
There's more people on this podcast that are actual Chargers fans in Los Angeles.
There you go. Raiders at Cardinals. Wow. Thanks, you, NFL.
Thursday nighter, another Thursday night football game we get the pleasure of viewing on Sunday. I love it. Thank you, NFL.
Thank you, NFL.
This game is blacked out everywhere.
There are only 3-4 o'clock games, and this is one of them.
Oh my gosh, that's all there is.
So you might be forced to watch this game. That's like I don't know what punishment you're gonna deserve for this, but
people watching Blue Bloods in the middle of the day on Sunday if in that market.
Yeah. I'm going with the Cardinals because I think that the Raiders are just tanking.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly don't know what they're doing. I'm going Cardinals.
Yeah, could go Arizona. I can't see any way that the Raiders are not trying to get another top pick this year.
Yeah. Eagles at Saints. I think you could. I know Eagles have injuries, but I think you could summarize their whole year as Super Bowl hangover.
Yeah.
I'm going with the Saints.
Yeah, I'm going Saints. Can't bet against Breeze in the Dome this year.
Yeah, no, I mean, anything can happen any week, but I don't see that happening. Maybe it'll be a little closer than maybe they don't get 50 points or whatever, but I'm going Saints.
Who would you say if you had a top 5 in the NFL? Who would be in your top 5 of teams in the whole league? You gotta go Chiefs, Rams, Saints, maybe
I'd probably
Steelers.
I'd probably put the Rams first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd have Rams first. Not so sure about Saints and Chiefs. They're both great offenses, but also leaky defenses. But I think I might have the Steelers after them as 4, at least the way they're playing now.
Maybe the Chargers 5.
Maybe the Chargers 5.
Yeah, I think that sounds about.
Patriots.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. Here's a good one. The Sunday night game: Vikings at Bears. Oh, Bears are actually leading the NFC North.
Thank you, man.
I'm going Bears.
Man,
I'm going Bears. I think. When you see Khalil Mack highlights, he is just a beast.
Almost makes you forget about Jay Cutler and losing such a star in his prime.
Who ironically had or has a better QB rating than Joe Flacco in his career, which made me laugh when I saw that.
Who? Jay Cutler.
Cutler. I remember seeing that and laughing like, my God, one had just a great Super Bowl run and that like defined his career with Flacco. But their careers are like parallel.
Well, only one of them's elite.
Yes.
And that's Jay Cutler.
That's funny.
Now, I mean, I tell you what, this would have to be, if the Bears could pull this out, this would have to be the biggest win by that Bears franchise in a